Welcome to Sandy Toe Tarot, and welcome back if you've been here before. It is great to be with you guys today to do this long form reading. I haven't done one in a while, but I was just in the mood. I miss them. I'm going to try to start doing more of them. I do the shorts every month, but I really miss the long form readings. So this topic was recommended to me by a friend who is at home recovering from surgery. So the best of luck to her in her recovery. So the reading is going to be about what the Lion's Gate has brought for you or brought to you. That's the topic for the reading. So the Lion's Gate is a portal. It happens every year on August 8th, 8/8, right? When the Earth, the Sun in Leo, and the star Sirius all align. And what it is a gateway or a portal that is believed to enhance our manifestation abilities, our spiritual healing, and our transformation abilities. It is a gate, it's a portal that we're walking through into something new. So basically, we want to find out what that portal brought to you this year. I do have some cards chosen already, the Oracle. I will pull tarot as we're going through the reading. But it just takes way too long to pull all of the cards when you're doing the reading. So we're starting here, and I have a couple of ways that you can choose. I do have a card here with a stone if you like to choose based on card or art or stones, if that's your choice. And then I'll also pull the Zodiac signs for each of these piles. If that's the way you like to choose, that's entirely up to you. However you choose your pile or your message is the right way for you. Do not overthink it too much. So I do want to say which piles are which. So this is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. This is the card for pile 1. And I had to, because of the picture, chose the zebra agate for that, or the zebra stone. This is the card for pile 2, and I chose an orange calcite to go with that stone. I just chose based on what was in the picture and colors and what looked good to me. Honestly, that's how I chose this time. So this is the card for pile 3, and that stone is a Sodalite. So if you like to choose that way, just go ahead and pick which pile is speaking to you. I'll put the timestamps in the description box below, and then you can just click on that timestamp. It'll take you directly to that part in the reading. So I am going to pull some Zodiac. So let's see, for the first, do some shuffling here. So for pile 1, I'll pull 4 Zodiac signs. You can choose this way or not. It is up to you. So for pile 1, we do have the Taurus, Aries, Pisces, and Cancer. Make sure you can see all those. They may be a little crooked. I don't think I have my camera exactly straight, but it'll do. All right, for pile 2. Oops, I'll have to get that one. So this is Scorpio, and this is Virgo. We got both of those M things. This is Leo. And Sagittarius. So that means for pile 3, we have whatever's left, right? Looks like all the air signs. Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn. This is a weird looking Capricorn symbol. I don't think it's exactly right, but it's close, right? And then Libra, yeah. So all the air signs plus Capricorn for that one. Make your choice. Again, however you choose, however you want to choose. That's good with me. Again, I will put the time stamps in the description box below. You can click on that time stamp. That will take you directly to that part in the reading or your message, and I will see you there. Welcome back, my friends. If you chose pile 1, these are going to be your messages for what the Lionsgate portal has brought to you. Just a reminder about your pile. This is the card that you chose. A change in the wind is what it says, in case you couldn't read that. I did put a tiger agate on it because it just, I'm sorry, a zebra agate on it because this card just begged for a zebra agate. The zodiac signs for pile 1, please remember that these are not the official zodiac signs for the reading. It's just another way to pick. You got Aries and Taurus, Pisces and Cancer. So I'm going to pull out the oracle. We'll see what they say. I think I'll probably wait to talk about it, but it'll all probably go together. It usually does. So with the messages from the mermaid, you got solitude. With the angels and ancestors, you got seer, see beyond the current situation. With sacred traveler, you got journey by moonlight, believe in magic. With the light workers, work your light tarot, you got star seed, what lights you up. And with the past life oracle, I just asked, you know, whatever this is that the Lionsgate brought to you, what is it, what past lifetime is it pertaining to? What past lifetime is it maybe helping you overcome or deal with, or is it bringing knowledge from? So we'll see how that fits in. You got biblical, by the way. I chose the herbal tarot. I haven't used these in a while. These cards are from Italy and I love them, but I chose those for the tarot. So we'll see what messages the tarot wants to bring through first, and then we'll just talk about it all together. I do believe I see what is happening here and what the Lionsgate portal brought to you. But let's just see what else. What messages for pile 1? Got the King of Wands, the 5 of Wands, the Lover's card, the 6 of Pentacles. What else? What else do you got for my pile 1s? What did that portal open up for pile 1? Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the High Priestess. Okay. So the first and most obvious thing that this portal brought to you is a period where there's going to be a lot of change. It's almost like I don't want to say upheaval. It's like a period where the foundation is just not going to be set, because your life, the way it was before August 8, is going to be, it's come, I don't want to scare you guys. It's coming undone. It is whatever was happening. Honestly, it's supposed to, because maybe it was boring or maybe it wasn't working or whatever. Whatever the foundations were before 8/8 will not be, they'll not be around after 8/8. Things are going to start shifting. And it kind of feels like it's honestly through your choices. Actually, you've made this choice. Maybe through some conflict with other people that you're associating with. Maybe through just being dissatisfied with the way things have been lately. this has come, it's a choice. You've decided that it has to change, and it is all changing. And though it feels like, although you knew that things had to change, it was kind of on hold for some reason. You weren't like, it just wasn't happening. You knew it was coming. You knew it needed to come, but it just didn't happen. Well, all of a sudden the floodgates are open, and now things are, I don't want to say scattering, but that's kind of, notice the wind aspect of it. It's almost like it's all going away. Whatever, it's the things, the problems that you had, even down to the foundation that you had, it's almost like a tower moment. It's all going away, and you're rebuilding. And what's cool about it is that you are rebuilding from an absolute place of getting clear. This is all very spiritual. Going within, finding the answers, finding out what you want to do, starseed, what lights you up. You've done the work to figure out what's the disconnect between the way my life is now and the way I want it to be. And this is on a very spiritual level, even though the change is happening in the physical plane, like maybe change of job, maybe change of location, maybe change of partner, maybe change of, I don't know, lifestyle, maybe change, from single to married, from married to single, whatever it is. It's going to be different for all of you. It's absolutely been manifested by you, which is really, really cool. I will say, there's an element of magic to it. Literally, when I say you manifested it, it's almost like the magician and the tarot. You are whipping it up. You're whipping up this new reality. Now, is it going to be unsettled for a time? Yeah. And that's not always comfortable for people. Some people are very uncomfortable with change like that, especially when it's just like tossing and turning and nothing solid. I can't sink my teeth into anything, or I can't hold on to anything. Incidentally, this jasper agate is a grounding stone. So this might be a message from the universe that as this is happening, as all this change is happening, do what you need to do to stay grounded. Meditation, walking on in the barefoot in the sand or in the yard or wherever, whatever. Stay grounded as this is going on, because you're rebuilding, and you're rebuilding from your heart's desire. What lights you up? It's so cool that you saw, right, beyond your current situation that was very dissatisfying, looked like it had some conflict maybe associated with it. You saw what you really wanted, and you've made it happen. And on August 8th, the portal opened to you making it happen. Little bit of unsettling time ahead, but it's going to be okay. Couple of things I want to draw your attention to here. So the past life that this is healing is a time when you walked the earth with people in the Bible. So whoever it is that you identify with in the Bible, whether it's Moses or whether it's Jesus or whether it's Mary Magdalene, whoever it is, as you use this person or this guidance from that individual, or maybe it's a group of people in the Bible, I don't know, to help you through this process of change that is happening. But this also makes me think, with coming out with the High Priestess, that there's some spiritual aspect to this as well, especially in the starseed. Those star seeds are called too. They're very spiritual. It does feel like there's a spiritual aspect to this. This is a soul calling that you're walking into. Not just walking away from something that doesn't feel good to you, that's not giving back to you what you're putting into it. Like you're putting in way more than what you're getting back, for sure. So it's not just like that real earthy kind of thing. It also has a spiritual element to it. Like this change is calling you forward to your purpose. A couple of messages coming in here. Got the Page of Pentacles, got the Page of Wands. So this is good news, right? Be on the lookout for whether it's an email, something that you hear in a conversation that's maybe even you're not a part of. Signs, if you have particular signs that you pay attention to, like feathers on the ground, repeating numbers on the clock, you're going to get messages here that will help you navigate this situation, because it's going to be a little chaotic, but you're going to be guided. You get messages, you'll be guided through the whole process for sure. There are choices that have to be made in this process. Some things will be shaken up and you'll have a choice to make. Look at the signs to help you figure out which way to go, because they are going to be there for you for sure. Page of Pentacles are messages about actual material things in the world, money or foundational things, houses and that kind of stuff. Page of Wands, just messages of good news or unexpected news. But this is just really just saying you will be receiving messages as you go through this process, and to pay attention to them because they will help to guide your way. Okay, so that's it. Just complete upheaval of your life and a redirect. It's a redo, a complete redo. It's almost like the Full card here. We're starting out fresh, but it is a beautiful new beginning. And keep in mind, it's one that you manifested. You brought this in. It's time for this to all be shaken up so that we can rebuild on a better foundation. All right, that's all I have for pile 1. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of light and love and wishing you much joy and happiness. Take care. Welcome back, my friends. If you chose pile 2, these are going to be your messages for the Lionsgate portal and what that brought for you. Just a little bit of a reminder about your pile. So this is the card that you chose. It says TikTok. This is from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Colette Baron Reed, who I love. I love her cards. Orange Agate is, no, I'm sorry. Orange Calcite is the stone for this one. And then the Zodiac signs, keep in mind, these are not the official signs for the reading. It was just a way to help people pick. So you do get Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Scorpio. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the Oracle. I might do this reading a little bit different from the last one. It's been a long time since I've done long form readings, so it's taken me a minute to get back into them. But anyway, so the oracles should just give us a little bit of an overview, maybe some guidance from Spirit, which we'll touch on later. This is from the Work Your Light Oracle, the ever unfolding rose, cracked open. Oh, I love this. Cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Yes. The messages from the mermaids. Patience. So I think that kind of goes with the TikTok. There's something about timing here and divine timing. So we'll get into that a little bit. With the angels and ancestors, you got Lord, take charge with authority. With the sacred traveler, you got discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. This is your truth, right? Not these people's truth. They're going that way. You're going your own way. So for the past lives, you got medicine woman, man or woman. I did ask for the past lives. I asked what which one of your past lives this particular Lionsgate portal and what it's brought to you, which one it's healing, or which one it is pertaining to, or which one you can draw wisdom from. So basically, that will be different for all of these readings, how that plays in. So I chose the Light Seers Tarot for you guys today. So we're just going to get some tarot cards and figure out what the Lionsgate portal has brought for you. Three of Pentacles. The World. I love that. Ace of Swords. The Sun. The World and the Sun. My gosh. That's amazing. What has the Lionsgate portal brought? For pile twos. Four of Swords. I love this. I love it already. Just a couple more cards here. We don't need too much more. I see what's happening for sure. Ten of Pentacles and the Justice card. All right, let's talk about this. This is about divine timing. This is about you being patient. You have been very patient. Patiently waiting for things to move forward, and now they are moving forward. That portal that opened really isn't a portal. It's opening the way forward for you. And this is just an acknowledgement. You know, timing is a human construct. In the natural world, in the world of spirit, everything is happening at the same time. So while here on earth, it does feel like you've been drowning in a sea of molasses, which actually I talked about in the opening is how I felt this Mercury retrograde has been. For me, it just feels like has felt like moving through molasses. Seriously, nothing moving forward. And it was a little bit of a rough one for me. I feel like that's where you guys have been for way longer than a Mercury retrograde period. So you guys have been moving through molasses, or you felt like you've been moving through molasses. So the portal opened up your, almost like your calling. That's what it is. It opened up your calling. It opened up the time for you to stand in your truth, in your spiritual truth, who you came here to be, karma, right? What you came here for, destiny. And now you're standing in your truth. We got that a couple of ways. You got it here, discovering your truth, and then also the Ace of Swords is about clarity. It's about your truth. So I do feel like for you guys, most of y'all are healers, actually. And that can be healing in so many different ways. It can be where you actually are an energy healer or something. It can be where you are a healer in the Western way of healing, like you're a nurse or something like that. You do have the medicine man or woman in your past lives, and this portal is to your role in this life as a healer, and you're busting that out and you're moving forward with it. It's because it's this time in your life that it's time to do it. The world talks about big cycles in our lives, like when you're going from living at home to establishing yourself out into the world. You know, that's a big cycle. Big milestone birthdays, if you're turning 50, if you're turning 21, if you're turning 65, whatever a milestone birthday is for you. If you're becoming an empty nester, if you're going back to school, it's big cycles in your life. And this cycle is about the timing. This is the time in your life where you can bring this out and start working with it. like maybe you are an empty nester now and you have time to focus on this, or you've gone from working full-time to working part-time. For whatever reason, now is the time for you to walk in your truth as a healer. Absolutely. Even this, you are healing people. Could be psychologist, like on a mental, healing people in a mental way, providing guidance for them. That is healing as well. Maybe you're a family counselor. Some of you has to do with healing families. You know what it is for you. You already know what this is. It's coming to you right now, or back to you right now. It's unfolding right now. That was the gateway. That's what's happening. The ever unfolding rose. You are now cracked open. You're now cracked open, and you're ready to do this right here, right now, on this physical plane, because it's the right time. Take charge with authority. You got this. If you have doubts, put those aside. You got this. You will be led one step at a time through what you need to know in order to bring this healing phase of your life, or this phase of your life as a healer, to fruition. It is time. The knowledge is coming to you. It's coming to you through downloads. It's coming to you through actual lessons that you can learn on a computer, or you can take a class, or whatever. It's all coming to you. It's coming to you through your past life. It's opening up the knowledge that you have from the past, bringing it here into this time, space, reality right now. Wow, you guys, that is really, really exciting. Honestly, there's nothing else to say about this. Again, whatever kind of healer you are is going to be different for each and every one of you, but you've got the knowledge within you to do it. And if you don't have the knowledge now, you're being shown. You're getting downloads in your sleep or meditation or whatever, but you're also being shown step by step. You are busting out into your destiny, basically. That's what this portal opened up for you. That's amazing. I know that was quick, but it's so succinct, and it is just all right there laid out. This is what it is. Oh, and by the way, this thing can bring you some money. Don't be afraid to charge. Though it's a spiritual gift, don't be afraid to charge for it, because, you know, money is just an energy exchange. You're helping people. It's a service. And they give you a little bit of money for it too. Actually, pretty good money. 10 of Pentacles is lots of money, an abundance of money. So the spiritual gift is coming to you now so that you can help the world. You can help heal the world in whatever it is, way that it is that you do that. But it's also going to bring you, it's going to bring you what you need financially to be able to continue to do that work, and to be able to sustain you while you do that work, because all of it, because it's time. It's divine timing. It's happening right now because it was always supposed to happen right now. Wow, that's really cool. All right, until next time, I am sending you lots of light and love and wishing you much joy and happiness. Take care. Welcome back, my friends. If you chose pile 3, these are going to be your messages for the Lionsgate portal and what that brought to you. Just as a reminder for what your pile has on it. This was the card that you chose. This says milk and honey. The number is 51, if that means anything to you. The stone is a Sodalite. The Zodiac signs, again, this is not the official Zodiac signs for this reading. This was just a way to choose. So what you got here, Capricorn, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Those are the Zodiac signs for this, not the Zodiac signs for the reading, but the one to choose. And then with The tarot, I have chosen the Book of Shadows, actually, for you guys today. So Below deck, the Book of Shadows Tarot, So Below. All right, I'm gonna start with the Oracle. I might talk about these now, I might wait until after I get the tarot, we'll see how it goes. So you did, again, get Milk and Honey from the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. I love her cards. With the Sacred Traveler, you got Transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. Okay, there you go. Angels and Ancestors, you got Great Teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. Messages from the Mermaids, you got Truth. With the Work Your Light Tarot, you got Align Your Life. What is not aligned or needs to change. All right, so with the Past Life Oracle, I just asked, you know, what this thing that's happening for you right now, whatever the Lionsgate portal has brought to you or for you, what prior life is it connected to, or what guidance can you get from a prior life, or what are you healing from a prior life? And you got Communal Living. All right, let's see what's happening here. Get some tarots, see what's up. What's up with what did the Lionsgate bring? Pile 3. 2 of Wands. 3 of Swords. What else? Tell us what's happening here. What did the Lionsgate bring for this portal? Bring for pile 3. 10 of Swords. Look at this, you guys. Got the Phoenix here and the Phoenix here. Transformation, big time. That's cool. All right, 1 of Swords, or Ace of Swords. 6 of Chalices, or 6 of Cups. What else, my friends? Let's get a couple more so we can see what's happening here. I think I'm getting a pretty clear picture, actually. What else for pile 3? Four of Swords. I like that one. And King of Pentacles. Okay. Well, first of all, one of the things that the Lionsgate does bring sometimes is transformation. And that is definitely what has happened for you guys. You are transforming your life. From what to what, though? So I do feel like a lot of worry and anxiety to a time of abundance. Get that a couple ways. You get it in the original card, Milk and Honey, with the King of Pentacles. The king of any suit is always the culmination of that suit. So all of them start with a 1 and they end with a king. The king means you have mastered something. And when it comes to Pentacles, that's your money stuff. It's your food, clothing, shelter, jobs, money, all that stuff. You have reached a place where you're no longer struggling, because I do see the struggle here. There's a lot of struggle here, actually. 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Swords is like, Swords, anxiety, right? In our heads, definitely in our head here, right? 10 of Swords is, thank God, the end to that, to being in our head so much. You know, you can create a lack mentality. You can create poverty in your life by your thoughts. And I think that maybe that happened for you guys. Just the anxiety and the thoughts in your head, or this is never gonna work, I'm never gonna have any money, I'm always gonna be struggling, all of this stuff becomes a creation. And on 8/8, you transformed that. You moved past it into a life. You have aligned your life to abundance as opposed to poverty. And that's what literally that's what happened. And you did it by listening to people who knew what they were talking about. Maybe listening to meditations, maybe reading, like I got a book, what was that called? It was like that Dave Ramsey guy, one of his books one time that talked about money and how to manage money better. It's you actually got this information from the gurus, from the people who know. Maybe it was like one of those gurus that talks about how you manifest things and talks about how you talk to yourself helps you manifest things, or forces you to manifest things in a negative way. How to use your mind to manifest what it is that you want. What is that Mind Valley thing, or that Gaia website? Whatever it was, you were looking at something's wrong here. This is not working. Okay, so you were looking at what was going on in your life and how you never had enough and it was always hard to make ends meet. And you're like, this is not the way it's supposed to be. So you actually went in search of knowledge to help you break that pattern. And it's happening. So this communal living, this card also says, like, maybe you have been through a time in your life, in this lifetime, where you have not been taken care of. And previous lifetimes you had plenty because you worked together to make sure that you had food and that you had clothing and that you had a shelter and all that kind of stuff. So this was kind of what you came from when you came here, and we're all here to learn lessons. So maybe poverty was one of the lessons that you did have to learn how to overcome that. But you're healing that part of you that was like, no, nobody's taking care of me. I'm not being taken care of. And going back, you did it by learning or remembering, I guess, a time when everybody was taken care of. Here, the clarity. Absolutely. Ace of Swords is clarity. Clarity has come in, and you are now moving forward. For some of you guys, this has been since childhood. Like, you grew up in poverty, and it has been a long time to overcome that, because that's just all you knew. But congratulations on doing it. Whether that has taken 20 years or 30 years or 50 years or 60 years, however long it has taken, it has happened. And you have moved through that portal. You have pushed through that gateway. That's what happened for you on August 8th, on the Lion's Gate. You pushed through that portal to align yourself with abundance. And that is exactly what is happening for you now. Congratulations. All right. That's all I have for my pile threes. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of light and love and wishing you much joy and happiness. Take care.